We're grabbing up the surface water in these inlets. Again, these are our full throttle 4-inch. See how big that inlet is? It's bigger than any other 4-inch grate on the market. It's made out of virgin HDPE. You cannot break it. It's indestructible. Because that tree grew up over here and it raised the ground. The ground is all raised right here. They put a pad for a shed years ago. Nobody knew what they were doing to the drainage at the time, of course. That's how that looks. This here is a valley. We're in a swale. We got it sloped. We shoot that gap. Beautiful. Beautiful system. Evacuating this water quickly, swiftly, depositing it. So basically it gets deposited into a storm drain system.
1 inch of drop for every 8 feet of distance is 1% slope. Make sure you get your discharge line correct. Think of it this way. Your French drain pipe has to be higher than your discharge line.
You can see how the men went ahead and took the double punch filter fabric, formed a pocket to hold all the stone. When you get to that solid discharge line, you don't want any contamination in your French drain system. This system's gonna rip.
A good excavator operator can bounce the machine and compact all the dirt on the discharge line.
All right, so this is important. Always cut excess fabric. Beautiful job right here. When you end up with too much fabric, go ahead and cut that excess off. That way you don't have a heavy overlap. There's millions of holes punched in this fabric to improve its flow rate. So if you overlap it, those holes don't line up. A non-woven geotextile filter fabric that is not punched will give you problems. One that is punched, installed this way, will perform the correct way. This is what everybody gets wrong when it comes to drainage fabric. It's so important. It's the make it or break it of fabric.
When trimming the fabric out around the inlet basin of the inline sediment traps, make sure you pull one side over it and just cut it with a razor blade, and you could literally, like a seal, it'll stretch out and you'll get that fabric to hook really well. That was beautifully done. Patrick did a wonderful job. Now he's trimming some of the excess off and he's pinning the fabric. Keep in mind that the non-woven geotextile filter fabric is going to prevent contamination from getting into your French drain system, and it's going to preserve it for decades and decades to come.